Are you ready?
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize. Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is Dog Days of Summer. Dog Days of Summer, right? What is that? Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his belt and put it on. Roll across a spidget. A spidget. Yeah, man.
You don't remember dancing this in junior?
Yeah, I do. That's something Star.
Midnight Star.
Midnight Star.
You got it, man.
Yeah.
You started off right.
Well, I had to go. I had to filter through. I knew it was something Star.
It's so easy.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Junior high dance right there.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Junior high dance, mid '80s right there. Yes,
Heck
sir.
yeah, man.
Welcome to 2024. This is our first show of 2024. It's been
Get a bell ring for the first show.
Been a couple weeks. It just so happened that 2 weeks ago our show fell on Christmas Eve, so we didn't want to have a show. And then the next week it fell on New Year's Eve, so we didn't want to have a show. So we hadn't had a show in about 3 weeks. And so welcome to 2024, and this is the January 7th edition of Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. And you know, we just enjoyed our families for a couple of weeks, and kind of glad to be back in the saddle. And both of us, I guess, are ready for a big 2024 here at Sports Chat. And as always, we appreciate everybody watching. It turned it over to Channel 2 tonight. And I guess since we're starting a new year, 2024, I want to take an opportunity just to thank all our sponsors. I know a lot of them watch. And I want to thank all our sponsors for putting trust in us to bring you a good show every week and do it with dignity and put out a good product. And we're ready to go another year.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Neil, man, it's going on, you said 7 years.
We got 6 under our belt.
6 under our belt.
This will be the 7th.
Going on 7, man. That's incredible. And we couldn't do it without our sponsors.
That's right.
That's right. And all our sponsors, not just the ones that we have displayed up here, but everybody you see scrolling. And all I could do is just ask our viewing audience, man, please visit our sponsors. And
we do.
Yeah, we do. And hey, even tell the manager, somebody, hey, I saw you on Sports Chat Neil and Wally. They like to hear that.
Yep.
And they like to be patronized. And let's see.
And first call from Bulldog Johnny in 2024.
Pretty is. Let's see what's going on.
Sports Chat with Neil and Wally, you're on the air.
Who is it?
Who is it, Elizabeth?
I see where y'all put on this show about Johnny with a Christmas album. What is all that?
I was wondering.
Y'all got to explain it to my Tommy gun.
I was wondering if you would read that before you called. Yeah, we thought you might put out a Christmas album.
I'm trying to act like I'm trying to do my best Ralph Foodie impersonation.
I got you.
That's why I said, who is it, like I did first.
I like that. Bulldog Johnny's Christmas album in stores now.
It ain't number one on the shelves yet.
No, it's not. Okay. All right. What's cooking this week, brother?
Not too much. We've since the last 2 shows, we've had some changes in the thing. Pike County is now back in the 4A division of football this upcoming season.
Yeah, we're gonna cover that tonight. We sure are.
They played their first area game on Friday night and completely swept the entire series of that game on Friday night.
That was with Op, right?
Right.
Yeah, the girls won, the JV won, and the varsity won, right?
Yep, that is correct.
Hey, was that in Brundage or was that in Op?
That was in Op.
Okay.
But the reason I called in tonight, I was talking to some people the other day, and I got to get y'all's opinion on this, if y'all don't mind.
Okay.
We were talking about it on last Monday during the Alabama game, that if Michigan goes all the way and beats Washington, that the NCAA, since they haven't levied any sanctions on Michigan yet, do you and Wally think they'll strip them of the title?
Well, I'll go first.
You go ahead.
I think the allegations were against their head coach, Jim Harbaugh. And the NCAA has already accepted the punishment that the school offered the NCAA to self-impose, which was 3 games. And so I'm not sure if there's any other investigation going on. To me, if the NCAA accepted the 3 games suspension that they offered, then that was the punishment. I don't think they will go, in my humble opinion, I don't think they'll go back and strip them of the title.
And I mean,
They very well could if they find something else.
If they find, now wait a minute, now you just changed the question. If they find something else, yes, they can strip anybody of a national championship, just like they did USC with Reggie Bush.
Bush's Heisman Trophy, yeah.
That's right.
yeah, and I'm not going to fray from Neil. He spoke words like I was going to say. It's just they self-imposed and
The NCAA took it.
Yep, they took it. I think that's going to be it.
Be interesting, though. Be interesting.
Wally, what is this about why come the center for Alabama didn't go to the Wally Lowry Snapping Academy or something?
Golly, he sure needed to.
Yeah, I'm a punter, man. I don't know about the snap.
Oh, he's the punter,
I'm
yeah.
the punter, yeah.
He receives the snap.
Yeah.
Well, if it was like it was Monday, you couldn't get it back there to him if you tried.
It's the Wally Lowry Ray Guy Punting Academy.
Cat, that's it, specialty.
Yeah.
Well, that needs to be an award then for somebody to win that.
That's right. This year it would have been Nick Pearson from Charles Henderson. He was the best area kicker by far.
Yeah.
I will tell you that because every kick he kicked against us went in the end zone.
Strong leg.
And by the way, I was going to tell y'all, if y'all haven't seen the news yet, there's some it's the original promotion itself, but it's new characters. But the NWA is returning to Dothan in March.
Wow. Okay. We going down there for that?
And they're supposed to have Austin Idol there. I did read that. As he goes by the International Heartthrob now.
Okay. Austin Idol changed his name.
I don't like him.
You don't like Austin Idol?
And I went to, and I wanted to also come on here and mention I went to Neil's favorite stomping ground yesterday, twice.
The old barn?
No,
Where?
Crows and Bundy.
Oh, Crows. Yeah, well, it's either going to be the old barn or Crows. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, which you got to admit, though, you eat that seafood yesterday. You and me are the restaurant connoisseurs of the group,
yes.
so we know where the good food is and where to find it.
Let me tell you, that was
I'm not.
fine.
Can't look up here and see
Went
me.
to the Wharf Seafood next to Chick-fil-A at East Chase.
Yeah.
My wife and I yesterday. Ooh-wee, man, that was some
pretty good.
fine eating right there now. And cheap on the dollar. Have you been to that place, Bulldog?
I've been past it. We went past it when we went to Alabama Christian last year.
Yeah. Y'all pull in there and give it a shot. Yeah. Well, look, man, we appreciate
That's
you.
right. I'm gonna try to at least, but
Yeah.
y'all need to look this up. Have somebody to do some research on this before I hang up and look this up. But when is the last time that Auburn, Alabama, and Troy, all of our local teams, lost their bowl games?
Oh, that's been a while. Because you'd have to find a year that all 3 of them were in a bowl, which sometimes Troy didn't get invited before about 10 years ago. And sometimes, yeah, so that would be a good trivia question. We had to look that one up.
That would be a good one. Yeah, it would be. But y'all have a good show and keep Wally under control. I know how he likes to get a little happy at times, but keep him under control. And I will talk with y'all next week
All
to
right.
let everybody know that the girls softball is supposed to start practice tomorrow.
Yeah, they start their throwing. That's right. Hey,
Yeah.
keep an eye on that Dothan wrestling event. And keep us anything changes, okay?
All right. It's supposed to be on Saturday, March the 2nd.
All right. We'll talk to you later, Bulldog. Thank you for calling.
Y'all too, and y'all have a good show, and roll tide, roll.
Oh Lord, Bulldog Johnny calling in. It's been a while since he called.
Been a while, yeah.
Yeah, man. I guess Wally, the biggest story, the biggest news, sports news anyway, over the last couple of weeks since we haven't been here is Troy hiring Jared Parker as the new head football coach. And Wally, he comes to us from Notre Dame, where he served as offensive coordinator at Notre Dame. And Notre Dame finished 2023 ranked 28th in the nation in offensive output, which isn't bad. There's 134 Division I schools, and of course, but it ain't the best either. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he say he's in the top third, 28th
So.
in the nation, and he was the offensive coordinator at West Virginia prior to that stint at Notre Dame, and he played wide receiver at Kentucky from 2000 to 2004. And he played under Hal Mumme, which was the old air raid attack. Remember that?
Yeah.
And so looking forward to Jared Parker and what all he can do at Troy.
Anybody that played under a name Hal Mumme has got to be phenomenal. That's all I got to say. Hey, and he also added Raquan Boyette to coach running backs. I hope I said his name right. Boyette.
That's just, I think so. Yeah.
There used to be a girl, Bonette. What was her name?
Bonnet.
Yeah, junior high school. Kathy Bonette.
Kathy Benoit.
Benoit. I bet that's how you say it.
Bonnet. No, she was Noitt.
Oh, was she?
Benoit, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, he's going to do the running backs. He comes from East Carolina, playing ball at Duke. Caleb Carbine to coach the offensive line. Carbine played at Troy in 2014 and spent last year with the offensive line at Notre Dame. Coach Parker has also hired Chris Boone to coach outside linebackers.
Yep.
Boone comes from Sanford and Birmingham and played ball at Southern Miss. Also hired Kevin Reiner, who also offensive analysis at Notre Dame and played ball at Stanford. Reiner will help coach the offensive line. So
They're adding coaches
They're adding
quickly.
coaches.
And after we published our show, and the show was already written here, it came out late this afternoon that they've hired 2 strength coordinators.
Okay.
And so we'll have to report that on our social media and here next Sunday. But yeah, they're off and running, and I'm excited about Coach Parker and his new staff. And I would say that he's taken over a heavily talented team, but Wally, a lot of that talent has hit the transfer portal in the last 2 weeks. And upwards of 30 players, and you can't blame them. I mean, they're kids, and their head coach left them to go prosper and make triple the money. You can't blame them.
Yeah.
And they're just doing what all the other athletes in the nation are doing. And but the 30 players includes a bunch of starters. A bunch of starters, and that the transfer portal has bit Troy. And I hope Coach Parker can handle it.
Yeah, well, let's just hope that he does. Coach Parker can utilize the transfer portal as well, and then bring in some good talent, replace them, and then make the new team his own. So.
Yeah. You're right. Since 30 players have transferred out, we need 30 to transfer in, right?
Yeah.
And also have a good signing class. But speaking of the transfer portal, I saw where the Alabama center, Seth McLaughlin, and that's who Johnny was mentioning just a minute ago, who had the difficult game versus Michigan with the snaps. And he took a lot of harsh verbal bashing on social media. And he's in the transfer portal, Wally, and he's going to sign with Ohio State. He's a former 5-star recruit.
Yeah, I think he just had the yips or something, Neil.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah. Well, you said the biggest story the past 2 weeks, Troy hiring Jared Parker, but the biggest story is Alabama losing to Michigan. And let me tell you this much. I'm going to say one thing. This is the first time since Saban has been at the University of Alabama that if you were recruited by Saban and you finished out your career, it would be the first time you never won a national championship. That's incredible.
I did not think about that.
The first time.
So if you came in as a freshman and played your 4 years,
you
did
naked, nothing.
No trophy to show for it.
No trophy, and he won a couple of SEC championships.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the natty.
Yeah.
The first time.
Some of the kids come in there and win multiples.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. So anyway, yeah.
I did not think about that, Wally. That's something to be said. Those kids, and some of them only stayed 2 years and went pro.
Yeah.
But if you came in and played your 4 years, didn't redshirt,
didn't
COVID, didn't do any of that. If you just came in and played your 4 years, you didn't win a national championship.
You didn't win a national championship.
And that's the first time under Saban's
tenure.
Well, I'll be darned, man.
It's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Well, that may not be the biggest story, Alabama losing to Michigan, but I think the biggest story, Wally, is there's a national championship game tomorrow night. And it features Michigan and Washington. And Michigan is a 4.5-point favorite in this championship game. The game's on ESPN at 6:30 tomorrow night. Wally, 4.5 points. What you got, man?
Man, I watch more Washington than I have Michigan over this.
Well,
Washington
plays late at night.
Yeah.
And if you're up clicking around, you'll see.
I watch.
Yeah.
And
Oregon and Washington. They own now late.
Yeah, I just don't. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it'll be a field goal game. I think it's going to come down to a field goal. And I think Washington's going to pull it up.
Washington. You got Washington.
I mean, that quarterback, dude, he is so phenomenal.
Michael Penix.
I mean, he was dropping pennies in a bucket at 50 yards. I mean, he was just.
You think he should have won the Heisman?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that guy LSU, I don't know why they gave it to him. Money, mafia money or something.
Mafia money. Cajun money.
But, yeah, he's the real deal, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of. I'm leaning Michigan. I just watched them. I hadn't seen too many teams push around Alabama's offensive line and push around Alabama's defensive line. Michigan's strong on the offensive and defensive line. They strong, man. The big strong boys just pushing, just bullies, and just pushing people. And I think that makes a difference. Mm-hmm. And I think Michigan may win it by a field goal in the end or better. But I'll take Michigan. You take Washington. I agree with you that it's going to be a tight game. But Michigan takes it and wins the national championship, and Harbaugh's off to the NFL.
Oh, whoa, wait. What now?
I'm just.
Why do you think you can go to the NFL?
I just think he's like Bulldog Johnny was talking about. He's just fed up with the NCAA and the way they've treated him, and he said he didn't know nothing about nobody watching him filming games, and somebody else got fired for it. You know, another coach got fired.
Yeah,
one of his that supposedly set all that up and everything, and Harbaugh said he didn't know about it. He's the one that got suspended. I just think, although it is probably with merit that he got caught cheating or knowing about it, didn't know about it, he didn't like it. He didn't like it, and he's pissed. And just my thoughts, back to the NFL. That's just what I feel, man.
Maybe he'll go to Atlanta.
That came out just about an hour ago that something has leaked that Bill Belichick
coming to Atlanta
in a trade.
I
didn't read the whole article. I saw the
I
saw the headline. I didn't click on it. Read the article.
When you won all those Super Bowls, and now you're on
the owner's going to trade you to the
Falcons. Some cash, and you know there's going to be cash in there. There's always a trade.
Well, you know the Raiders coach got traded to Tampa. John Gruden, remember that?
Yeah. Just trash. But anyway, hey, on a funnier and lighter and financial note, our bowl contest is close to being over.
It is close. One more game.
Jim Jackson, the owner of Bill Jackson Ford Chevy, one of our prime sponsors, is first place, 31-11. D. Miller sits in second with a 30-12, and my buddy Todd Russell, man.
Yep.
He's in third. Chase Rogers is running a close fourth, and for the record, I got hosed. I think somebody
clicked in your account.
In my account and changed stuff.
Look, man, they're gonna win. First place is gonna win an AO cooler from the One Troy website, almost worth $100. Incredible cooler. They're gonna get a choice of a gray one or a black one. Second place is a free rotation and tire and oil change from Road Mart here in Troy. Thank you, Jason. And third place gets a $30 gift certificate to the Market Restaurant on the Square. Thank you, Mr. Yanni. Did you say something to me earlier about you attended an inauguration ceremony?
I sure did.
Where were you doing?
In Montgomery at Alabama National Guard. Hey, there he is. That's a good friend of mine, Major General David Pritchett.
It's him and Mama.
Yeah, it's him and Mama.
Yeah.
And a fine American, a fine guy. And hey, Dave, I know there's another picture of me, and there we are. That's at.
Where's that? That's at the Grand.
That's at the Grand Hotel.
I recognize the inside.
Katrina came. But anyway,
the Grand Hotel, man, it got torn up.
There it is. That's where I stuck his Humvee going to that thing right there. But hey, he's a fine American, and Governor Ivey did a great job appointing him our tag. And I was honored to be there. He let me come. He even mentioned my name in the speech, and that's pretty cool.
This guy gets appointed by the governor and is speaking to the nation and
Yes.
mentions you in his
He
speech.
mentions Wally Lowry. He made me stand up, man. I get a bell ring on that.
Yeah, Sergeant Major Snyder was asking, "Where's Wally?" Saturday morning. "Where's Wally? Where's Wally?" Saturday morning.
Everybody, man, people's asking for autographs and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. But anyway, a fine man. I'm so happy he's there, and I know I'll say this.
We
before
got
you read
connections
the
in the governor's man.
I'm telling you, I'll say this before you read the sponsor.
Yeah.
He mentioned something even about recruiting and all that. And hey, I know a lot of guys watch our show that are in high school. Hey,
Is the GI Bill still a thing?
yeah, GI Bill's a thing, man. I fully endorse the Armed Forces and the Alabama National Guard. And if you want to go that route, man, call your recruiter.
They will pay for your college,
man, and have fun on the weekend and meet good people like General.
You enjoyed your stint in the military.
I did. I had a good time.
You made a ton of connections.
I did, man. I got to meet some very, very fine people. Well, Neil, who's the sponsors of our show?
These are our commercial sponsors before we take our first break. The Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, The Market on the Square in Troy, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Mama Goldberg's on the Square, UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Severa, Ralph Baker, Hastings and Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Town and Country Flooring, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, PLS Surveying, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, The Corner Restaurant on the Square, Max Federal Credit Union, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling with Mr. Matt Johnson, Sorrell College of Business, The Crease Agency, All Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restoration, and not least, but I am calling it last, Firehouse Subs. We'll be right back, folks. We got a pretty good show planned.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this the guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh, no. Yes, it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wow, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put that stuff
Man, it's some good stuff, man.
Please come to Glow on the Square, shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all. 3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
He's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. Over here. What? You the ball
right down
bounced
the
in
middle.
front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're gonna run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies, cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brundage Street. UPS store, all your printing needs. Man, I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town, Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. Wally, what are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Bill, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town. Look at all these waves. This is a beautiful day in the
Hey, ladies. How are you? Hey, where did y'all get those shirts?
Oh, they sure
Yes.
Oh, they want to wear the shirt.
Shirts.
Yeah, see, they're Deep South Apparel shirts with Pete Van Horn in Montgomery. All of your t-shirts and apparel, they can print anything. Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel, Montgomery, Alabama.
These teenage years can be tricky to navigate, especially when it comes to teaching my son about managing money. I'm thankful for helpful tools like Sidekick from Max. With Sidekick, requesting and rewarding money is easy. He can earn it by completing chores, making honor roll, or simply making a request from his own app. I love that I can easily monitor his purchases and set limits to help him learn to make smart choices with his spending, even on video games. Sidekick. Find it in your Max app.
Hey, Wally. What in the world? You got all these fans in the window, man.
Man, I was cooking a mess of chitlins and about burned my house down, man. My whole house smells like chitlins.
What is it, smoky in there?
Yes.
And you
These
try-
fans are going to help, I think.
The fans are not going to get the smoke damage out of your kitchen. You're going to have to call Alabama Restoration, 371-5591. Alabama Restoration, no mess is too big, especially not a little smoke damage in while he's kitchen cooking his chitlins. Call him at Alabama Restoration.
Oh, Wally, what are you doing back here?
Oh,
I'm steaming the sandwich.
That thing's hot now. They serve hot, steamed sub sandwiches here at Mama Goldberg's in Troy, Alabama. And you will burn yourself on that steam. And they got Rice Krispie treats, double doozy chocolate chip cookies, regular chocolate chip cookies, cakes in a cup, chili, potato soup, you name it. Great atmosphere. They have bands on Thursday nights. Come see them at Mama Goldberg's for a hot steamed sandwich, Wally. I can tell you. Troy, Alabama. Come see them. This is for you, Bulldog.
Billy Joel.
Nope.
That's Billy Joel, man.
It's not Billy Joel. Dr. Miles.
Oh, Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Man, you know it's Jackson Brown.
Please. Help me, please, Bulldog. Jackson Brown. That's it, man. You knew
good
it.
song. That's
You knew it
good.
was.
I like
Speaking of Billy Joel, I'm going to see him in March. My wife was just ecstatic. That was her Christmas present. Tickets to Stevie Nicks and Billy Joel in Arlington, Texas at Jerry World.
Good, great. He's that popular?
Billy Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not stadium size popular.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's terrible.
Billy Joel?
Yeah, it's horrible.
He's right up there with Elton
Man.
as far as hits and songs and popularity. Yes, Wally. Yes.
Hey, I got to tell you this real quick. I know
All right, go ahead.
we're stressed for time. My friend
It's
Jennifer,
basketball season.
Yeah.
We got time.
yeah, my friend Jennifer McIntyre that works at the Paducah Beach Resort.
Yep.
She worked in Vegas as a event coordinator, and Elton and Billy Joel was playing.
They did a Piano Man tour.
Well, this was
Okay,
before this,
okay.
but he was at one Vegas show and.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway,
Same night?
well, yeah, the same night. Anyway, about 1 in the morning, they meet up and they just go into the lobby
Billy Joel and
Elton and sit there till like 4 in the morning
Yeah,
playing.
they were
and
buddies
singing.
now.
Is that not crazy? Can
Yeah.
you imagine just walking in? And,
Yeah, you know, Elton's gay, but Billy's not. But they're buddies.
yeah, they're big buddies.
Elton was married to, what you call it, the supermodel.
Olivia Newton-John.
No. God, I can't remember her name. The
Oh,
supermodel.
Brooke Shields.
No, he wasn't married to Brooke Shields.
Christy Brinkley.
Christy Brinkley.
That
That's
was
it.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, hey, we got a sports show to do.
Yeah, I did a sports.
Sports.
show. Yeah. We got to do the Facebook funny.
That's right. Roll 'em. I just love homemade trail mix. One peanut. There's one peanut in there.
Oh, that's great.
In the M&M's. That's a good one, yeah. Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football. Oh, come on now. Hey, come on, Nate. Now, Thursday night football's coming on a little bit. You know what? I've tried to watch Thursday night football on Prime. That's good, Nate. That's good.
That's good.
I've tried. Hold on to this one. Let's do this one first. I just watched my dog chase his tail for 5 minutes, and I thought, wow, dogs are easily entertained. Then I realized I just watched my dog chase his tail for 5 minutes. Now, going back to the Thursday night NFL, this year I tried to watch some games on Prime because we got it. You know, everybody's got Amazon Prime because my wife keeps the packages coming every 2 or 3 days. So why not get free shipping? They're going to order something every 3 days. So we got Prime Video that comes with it. I don't like not being able to flip channels.
That's perfect. Yes, that's I understand.
If you're watching normal television and commercials come on, you flip, go something else. Or maybe flipping back and forth between a college game and a pro game, a college game and a pro game. But if you on Prime, you ain't flipping to the other college game. Because guess what? Prime ain't got it.
And do you know, is there another channel called Peck? I saw an NFL game.
I don't know.
That was being
Peacock.
That's where.
Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah,
Peacock.
yeah, they're doing the same thing. So that's my, Nate, that's why I agree with the graphic you put up there. It's because I can't flip over to the college game when I want to check that score.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to switch total applications and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's do some other sports.
Okay,
Ready?
yeah.
High school sports.
Hey, but I'm going to invent something that does
What you
that.
got? You are?
The Twinkle Winkle.
Split screen, 3-way, Troy Cable, YouTube TV, Prime.
There you go. The Twinkle.
3 apps going at one
The
time.
Tringle Wingle.
Tringle Wingle.
Try Wingle.
Tringle Wingle. I got you. Okay.
You don't want to get sports here.
Hey,
Okay. We do
as
have
we
sports.
stated a few weeks ago, Patrick Plott at Carroll High School has resigned after 2 years of head football coach of the Eagles. Wally, they have not announced a new head coach yet, and it's been since before Christmas. Now, I know it's been the holidays. We've been out for holidays, so and the front office hadn't been there, and that right there. But they have not hired a head coach. We're gonna keep an eye on it, and we'll let you know if Carroll High School hires a football coach, and it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
And I saw with Charles Henderson's Datavius Lee has received 2 more offers to play football.
There's Datavius.
McPherson College and Birmingham Prep have both offered, and also Neil.
Yep.
McPherson College also offered Charles Henderson's linebacker Jalen Sudoff, and I
That's right.
he'll get
That's
more
right.
offers too, man.
Yeah, Jalen will. Yeah. Well, he's already got some. That the one you just said at McPherson is an add-on. Over at Pike Liberal Arts, Wally, their ace lefty, and it happens to be my neighbor, Will Rice, has committed to play baseball at Wallace Community College. If you'll remember, a couple of weeks ago we reported that Will had offers for Enterprise State and Wallace, and he made his decision, and he is fully committed to play baseball and pitch for Wallace Community College, and I'm proud of my neighbor. Saw him today, waved at him across the street, and I actually talked to Bobby for a few minutes. And
He
Bobby,
can hum it.
well, Bobby thought something was bad wrong. He said, "Man, did you go out of town?" I said, "Man, I went on a cruise for a week." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He thought something was bad wrong, sick or something. But yeah, Will was, and he's going to play at Wallace. So proud of Will, and he's got a big year lined up at Pike Live. You watch it.
Did you eat any ice cream on cruise? They got an ice cream station every 5.
I'm just going to answer yes. Yes, the ice cream was eaten.
Hey, we need to do a show from a cruise one day.
Can we get C Spire to sponsor that?
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk
Nate,
about it.
line that up.
Line that up. We're going to
Cruise
do
ship.
cruise ship
show. Man, they had, and they had a pizza place. It was open the whole time.
Oh my
You
goodness.
could get a pizza, and I thought, man, this pizza ain't gonna be no good on a cruise ship. Oh my goodness, might have been the best pizza. I was like, oh no, now I'm gonna be eating ice cream and pizza.
Think about a cruise that you could wake up at 3 a.m. from a bad dream and then walk down there and go to a buffet.
Yeah,
At 3 in the morning.
You can eat. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, jump to Crenshaw County. Luverne's Cameron Watley got an offer from Orange Coast College.
yeah.
If you like us and wonder where that is, I don't know where Orange Coast is, but it's in Costa Mesa, California. That's a long way from Luverne, Alabama, buddy.
Wally Lowry, that is as far as you can go from Luverne.
I bet it's on the Pacific
How
Ocean.
did Costa Mesa find Mr. Cameron Watley?
Could be Roderick Burton.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He could do it.
Yeah. Well, how about some interesting basketball rankings, real quick, man?
Yeah, let's throw those.
It's just our area schools. 7A Enterprise is ranked 13th, and they with a record of 13-3. In 1A, Georgiana is ranked uno, top ranked team in the state, Georgiana, and they're 11-2. Brantley comes in at 18th. They're 16-5. That's in 1A. In 2A, Highland Home is ranked 3rd. They're 7-4. Zion Chapel's ranked 4th, and they're 14-4. Laverne is 9th. They're 6-4. And Ayrton is 11th, and they're 8-6. In 5A, Carroll of Ozark is 12th. They're 12-3. And by the way, they play Charles Henderson Tuesday night. So that ought to be really interesting. And Eufaula comes in at 14th with a 14-5 record. Hey, congratulations to those schools, those local schools, for getting themselves ranked.
Yeah, exactly. And hey, we're up against our next commercial break.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to talk about the new regions, Neil. So stick
new
around.
regions.
You want to hear about these new regions. Be right back.
Hey, Wally, what you got us out here in this field for?
Neil, I finally bought a brand new boat.
A boat, man. Show it to me. Look at that. What? Got it on Facebook. Facebook? Yes, sir. The USS Alabama? Yes, I got to get some insurance. Well, you're going to need to call the grease agency. They sell insurance on everything. How you going to get it back to Troy? You got a trailer, don't you? I don't got a trailer. I hope you didn't buy any beachfront property in Arizona on Facebook. Call Crease Agency for all your insurance needs. Jason, how you doing, man?
Neil.
Wally, where What are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you came to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah.
Good deal. This is like the Snuffleupagus. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002.
Look at this, what we got, Sully.
What are you doing, Wally?
Man, our game warden gave me a ticket, Bill.
Game warden gave you a ticket. Are you hunting on the right property?
Well, I thought this was my property right here, man.
Do you know where the lines are?
Not really.
Man, you need to contact the PLS group. They do all the land surveying you need. If you're building a house, building property, marking property, you're hunting land so you know where to go. PLS group, 403-4234. Give them a call.
Do I get a get out of jail free card?
No, you don't get a get out of jail free card.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-bone me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner?
Wally, did
I'm
you have a
sorry,
wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-bone me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision, 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can
Please,
have it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents, 808-8822.
You gained donut.
Oh man, what a nice day with the windows down. Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey, man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh, that's
Hook.
Hook? Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh my God, hold on. Good Lord, what in the world?
Hooks, baby.
Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious. We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
But then what if you want something other than just a fishing pond?
Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot. Bigfoot? That's Megadeth.
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 Murder for freedom. Stab in the back. Women and children and cowards attack.
You got me on that one, man.
Iron Maiden, man.
Iron Maiden.
Good. Great. What? I bet 90% of our viewing audience, even Coach Hogan knew.
I bet 97% of the people watching thought, what in the world are they playing?
I guarantee you Coach Hogan knows.
Even our producer yelled out, what in the world?
Oh,
Iron
he
Maiden.
knew what it
Iron
was.
Maiden.
Yeah, he knew what it was.
Yeah, he knew.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. That's why you watch the show, man. You never know what we might play.
You get some diversity.
Diversity.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. You get some
Anyway.
culture on this show.
All right, hey, the big thing, what everybody really wants to know, how are these new regions going to pop out? In the state of Alabama, we're posted 2 weeks ago. We need to cover the regions for our local area teams. Let's start Region 5A. Region 2, there it is. Rehoboth is gone, and Catholic and Andalusia were added as both teams moved from 4A to 5A. Look at that.
Look at that. Let's see. Andalusia, Carroll, Charles Henderson, Eufaula, Greenville, Headland, and Montgomery Catholic. So Rehoboth left, and they added Andalusia and Montgomery Catholic, right?
Yep.
So we're one school larger.
Yeah,
So we added 2 and dropped 1.
yeah.
So there you go. And in the 2A, regions 2 and 3, Pike Liberal Arts, they fell in the 2A. And it's going to be, Region 2 is going to be Abbeville, Ayrton, Cottonwood, Geneva, G.W. Long, Houston County, Providence, and Sampson. And Region 3 is 2A Region 3, Barber County, Calhoun, Goshen, Highland Home, Laverne, Pike Liberal Arts, and Zion Chapel. So, in the sport of football, Pike Liberal Arts has found a home. You know,
That's a good region, man.
They didn't have a region this last year. They didn't get, the Alabama High School Athletic Association did not put them in a region, so they just played football for the fun of it. But they got a home now, and just looking real quick, Wally, Pike Liberal Arts, They can beat Barber County. They can beat Calhoun on any given year. Goshen will be a 50-50 game. I think Highland Home's got more athletes than Pike Liberal Arts. I think Laverne has more athletes than Pike Liberal Arts. But Pike Liberal Arts beat Zion Chapel on the field last year. So they can hold their own right there, can't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they'll, looking at their schedule, now I don't know, like I said, Highland Home's losing a lot of players.
Highland Home normally has athletes.
Yeah. They'll be in the playoffs. I think they'll be in the football playoffs next year because, Barber County, they're not. Calhoun, they're not.
Yeah.
And then you got the other ones below. That's who you're fighting for.
That's right.
To win, for sure.
Yeah, so they take 4. So it'll be Goshen, Highland Home, Laverne, Pike Liberal Arts, and Zion Chapel. One of those 5 will be left out.
One of them will be left out.
Yeah. So it'll be between, I'm going to say between, and it's just my gut going off historical performance, it'll be between Goshen, Pike Liberal Arts, and Zion Chapel who gets left out. Because I think Highland Home and Laverne make the playoffs. Laverne's made it 41 straight years.
41 straight years.
Yeah. But anyway, okay, moving on.
Yeah, go to 4A.
4A, Region 2.
Ashford High School, Dale County High School, Daleville High School, Geneva High School, New Brockton High School, Opp High School,
Lord.
Pike County,
How many
and
is it?
Strong.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can't have but 2 out of conference games.
That's it.
2 out of region games. That's a huge region.
Pike County should win that region.
You think?
Looking at that, Ashford, they've lost a lot. They were pretty good last year.
Strong beat Pike County last year.
Yeah, Dale. Well, it'll be.
All beat Pike County last year. But Pike County should make the playoffs out for sure, don't you think?
Oh yeah, they'll be in. Well,
Yeah. And Geneva's weird. They're either great or terrible.
yeah,
They're not a every stable year kind of high school. And you agree with me?
I believe. I'm with you.
Yeah. But let's see. I think Pike County beats Ashford. I think they beat
Daleville.
Daleville. I think it's a 50-50 game with Dale County. I think it's a 50-50 game with Geneva. I think Pike County beats New Brockton. Opp beat Pike County last year, so I'm going to say 50-50. And Strong beat Pike County last year, so I'm going to say 50-50 on that. But I see Pike County making the playoffs.
Yeah, and Strong will definitely.
They got a new coach.
They got a new coach and
Yeah.
stuff.
So they kind of, if you get a new coach, don't you have to almost say, okay, we're going to rebuild a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, you bring in their ideas, their new
Right.
ideas. We called, you and I both did the play-by-plays for Pike
Pike County
and Strong,
Strong.
and they had a lot of seniors on that team.
They did.
So
They did. They really
So-
did. And so there's your new regions for our area. Interesting. And we now know that Pike Liberal Arts has a football home. They fall in
good.
Region 3, 2A. And there was a lot of speculation that Pike Liberal Arts was going to be 1A. And they said it was right on the number count. It had to fall one way or the other, and it fell 2A. So there's that. But hey, you might have heard Bulldog Johnny mention it earlier, but let's go ahead and mention it now. High school baseball and softball will enter their throwing period tomorrow. So they have to state rules. You got to throw for a week or 2 before you can touch the bats. You know the weirdest rules.
I think it's crazy.
Do other states do that, or is Alabama just on their own?
No, I'm sure other states. It's safety issues.
It is. But all the kids leave the throwing practice and go hit.
Oh yeah,
With
that's
the
what
coaches,
Blake does.
with the coaches not around, which is
yeah.
legal.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take another break. We done fell a little bit behind on our breaks. Watch this break. We'll be right back.
What in the world, man? I come over to check on things. Like, what are you doing trying to beat that bush up?
Neil, my trimmer battery went dead, so I had to get this bat and try to trim this up.
You're not going to be able to knock it out with a bat. You got to call professional bush trimmers like Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. Call Blake Turner. You're going to fall off that ladder, man. Just quit right now and let's call Blake Turner. Hey, call Blake Turner 465-0600 for all your yard needs. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neil, my air conditioner went out last night, and I tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You can call Matt Johnson.
Hey,
Wally.
Neil, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. Wally, what are you doing with that hoe?
Neil, with inflation and the price of groceries, I decided to deal my own garden, brother.
Wait a minute. Number one, this ain't even your property. This is Mr. James Sparrow's property. You live across the street. And second, the HOA rules you can't have a garden. Prices are not that bad at the Piggly Wiggly. Come on, let me show you. Come on with me. Now look, greens, peaches, collards, look over here. Apples, fruit, veggies, all here at Piggly Wiggly in Troy. And also the best meat selection in Troy, right here at Piggly Wiggly's, 2 locations in Troy, Alabama. And also the most important thing, you're shopping local. Come see them at the Piggly Wiggly's in Troy, Alabama.
You know this guy?
Yeah, I know. Wally, what are you doing, man? What in the world?
Nice Bronco.
Why are you hugging the Bronco at Bill Jackson Ford?
Because I want a Bronco, brother.
Are you gonna buy it?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez. Well, you can't just be out here hugging vehicles. You got to talk to the salespeople. What are you doing?
Kicking the tire, you know they say you got to kick the tire before you buy a new one.
You guys kick the tires. Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama. Also, Bill Jackson Chevrolet across the street. Hey, they got new vehicles on the lot. Come see them. Man, I'm up here at Southern Grill and Patio. Look at all these big green eggs, all these accessories, man. It's all you want with the big green eggs. Wally!
Neil, look at the size of this big old green egg here, man. Look at this thing.
That's a big old green egg. You can't get a green egg that big unless you're a platinum green egg dealer like they are at Southern Grill and Patio. Check out this new store up here on Grundy Street, right next to Troy Cable, along with Town and Country. Come visit the new store, the new layout. Look at all these big green egg accessories over here. Come see them at the new location on Grundy Street. Get you a big green egg, because I'm going to get me one.
Time Tucker.
Maybe it was you, maybe it was me, but it sure felt right. Nope.
Well, I should have stayed with Iron Maiden.
What's wrong with that? Pam Tillis. Come on, man. Maybe it was Memphis. Pam
Did her
Tillis?
dad have the speech impediment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did she have a speech impediment?
She did not. She sung like a bird.
What
His
you saying?
daddy did too, didn't he?
Yeah, but he couldn't talk. Just
No.
I shouldn't make fun. Heck, I
That's
got
right.
I got a speech impediment. I can't even pronounce names right.
All right,
back.
back to basketball. Daleville tops New Brockton 58-49 this past weekend. Moses McDowell had 31 points, 12 rebounds, 3 block shots, 3 assists to lead Daleville. Anthony Siler led New Brockton with 12 points, and Josiah Lewis had 10.
Okay, Laverne beat Zion Chapel 50-41. Zion Chapel, Mason Stewart had 16 points, and Slade Grantham 15. Omar Crumley had 21 for Luverne.
Yeah, Luverne's struggling a little bit in basketball, but they got that one, didn't they? Mm-hmm. Carroll rolls Greenville 69-44. Lakeith Pearson and Michael Culver had 13 points, and Devon Pruitt and Najee Gosha had 10 points each, with Gosha adding 11 rebounds and 5 block shots to lead Carroll. And this is a side note on that. That was their first game without Plott, their best player who has officially transferred to Auburn High School. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, Charles Henson tops Highland Home 68-53. Charles Henson starting to play better as a team.
Yep.
Watch out for them to make a run. Jawan Boyd, man, he had 22 points. 22 points. And Bray Jones 11 to lead Charles Henson. Jaleb Fault led the Flying Squadron with 28. Early in the week, Charles Henson lost to Keith High School 63-59 in overtime.
Yeah, they said that Jawan Boyd fouled out of that game and did not get to play in the overtime.
No,
that was the difference in that game. Ayrton beats Elba 67-59. Ian Sin had 18 points. Matt McNair had 16 points to lead Ayrton. Lawson Leaguer added 11 points and dished out 7 assists, while Miles Tyler had 9 points and 10 rebounds for the Purple Cats. Alvin Henderson led Elba with 22 points. Jamal Siler followed with 7 13 for the Elba Tigers.
And Pike Liberal Arts fell to Dale County 45-42 close game. Sawyer Keck led the Patriots 13 points.
Yep. And just as you heard, if you were listening at the beginning of the show when Bulldog Johnny called in, he's already told y'all this, but Pike County got the big win over Opp this weekend, 59-37. Job Burney had 14 points, and both Michael Walker and McKellis Hobney had 11 each for the Pike County Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Brantley gets the best of Goshen, 67-45. For Brantley, Jaden Parks, he threw up 32 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And Dylan Davis had 16 points, 15 rebounds. Brantley also beat Opp earlier, 66-46.
Yeah, Jaden Parks, former Marco's Pizza winner, and looks like he's after another one, doesn't he?
Yeah, sure does.
Zion Chapel again topped Wicksburg 68-47. Jacob Chestnut scored 30, highlighted by 6 3-pointers, baby. To lead Zion Chapel, Slade Grantham added 20 points and Brody Stinson 7 for the Rebels. Jacob, I know you've already won one pizza, but dang, son, you're going to win it again tonight. 30 points, 6 3-pointers. That'll get you a pizza, brother.
That is.
And if we have to give it to Jaden Parks next week, if he puts up another game like he did, we'll just go back and forth between Jacob and the kid from Brantley. I mean, they're just wearing people out, Wally.
I hate to play him in backyard basketball.
Jacob, you win he would beat you in a game of horse.
Oh, yeah. Schoolman.
Jacob, you're the Marco's Pizza Player of the Week, buddy, again. And you win a large one-topping pizza from Marco's in Troy. Just give them a call. Tell them you're the Sports Chat Player of the Week. Swing through the drive-thru and pick them up. Tell them you like Sports Chat when you do.
I used to win at horse when I do the granny shot.
From the free throw?
From the free throw, nobody could get
Nobody could do the granny.
except me.
You know what my go-to was?
What was that?
Around the back reverse layup. Because nobody could master the around the back part.
You know, you the one that we'd go to your house, play basketball as kids, and you get mad and take the ball inside. And me and Mark Jeffcoat, Alan Argini, all of them had to go play somewhere else.
Oh, man, we play for hours. Play for hours,
You don't see
man.
that hardly no more, man.
You don't, man.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah, everybody's on their phones.
On their phone.
Inside on the phones. In other scores around the area,
What's the scores up there?
Abbeville 85, GW Long 55, Eufaula 67, Headland 59, Houston Academy 74, Dale County 42, Enterprise 66, Dothan 60. That was a good game. Elba 58, Houston County 54.
And Geneva County 66, Sampson 45, Wicksburg 47, Cottonwood 33, Andalusia 69, Opp 29, Ayrton.
That was a woodshed, wasn't it?
It was. Ayrton 60, Barber County 44. And, man, I don't think Barber County's hardly won any games this year, man.
No.
And Elba 71, Kinston 60.
And before we take our last break, I want to mention that the Marco's Basketball Pick'em was posted to Facebook several hours ago. Make sure you get your picks in, and the games this week are, there they are right there, January 9th, Charles Henderson at Carroll. These are 9th is all Tuesday night. Brantley at Florella, Pike Lib at Laverne, Zion Chapel at Highland Home, and we also need the total points in that game. Dale County at Geneva, Pike County at Daleville, and then Friday night, the 12th, Enterprise versus Prattville. It's two T's, Prattville. Goshen at Zion Chapel, Ayrton at GW Long.
Already got my picks.
You already got them in? Mm-hmm. You know, you can't win.
My attorney says I can win.
Well, so far we hadn't had to worry about you winning, so you go on and make your picks, brother. Hey, we got to take whenever the lawyers, when you gonna win, and the lawyers got to get involved.
I don't know how to get with
Keep
Jane.
picking, man. For real, how are you doing in the bowl contest? What number are you?
I was bad, but I played another radio. I didn't even check John and Barry's, but the one that had
How many bowl contests are you in?
about 6 of them. But there's one that, man, I came in like third. My nickname was Sack of Suds.
That's weird. We got a sack of suds in ours.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know if that's the same.
Hey, we got to take one more break. I'm not doing too well either. I'm like 31st or something.
Oh, man.
We'll be right back for our last break and to wrap this thing up tonight.
Breaker 19, Breaker 19. I got cleared for a takeoff in Troy.
Whoa, Mr. Neal. Mr. Neal, what is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Wally, you don't have a pilot's license. I've already told you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Look,
Oh, my
you got a
goodness.
CDL license. You need to call Tyler Transport at 566-7474. They're hiring every day. Those beautiful 18-wheeler rigs got those glide packages. Call Tyler Transportation if you need a job driving.
Here I come,
Get out of
baby.
there. Good gravy. Man, what are you doing out here? Where have you been? They called the law, man. They said somebody was out here. What in the world's going on?
I'm just here waiting for them to open up to eat one of these award-winning steaks and cheese biscuits and stuff.
Well, the law's on the way. What? Well, it was some suspicious activity. They don't open till 4 o'clock on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they're open for lunch after church on Sunday. One of the best meals you can get after church, too, I promise you. We got to get out of here. The law's on the way.
Let's go.
But you come to the old bar for those fresh cheese biscuits. Hey, what are you doing, man? What in the world? What's happening? Unbelievable. Back up. Back up. Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse.
I need a mechanic.
Unbelievable. What have you done in there that caused all that smoke? I watched a YouTube video. Unbelievable. You got to take the thing to Road Mart where they know how to fix vehicles, a mechanic. Take the vehicle to Road Mart on 231 North. Don't be like Terry, Wally. 566-3413, Road Mart, 231 North in Troy. It's so good to be back at Preston. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry too. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Tater.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, we're Preston's on.
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Tater.
Hey, Neil, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Well, I want them down here at Crows and Brundage. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundage?
Oh man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
Man, they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the salt. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundage. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundage. Thank you. Hey, what are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital? Pet Resort.
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spaying and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort.
Gum, I'm about to starve. Neil told me to meet him at the corner. He must be bringing potted meat and cheese. Me and you on this thing, man. I'm going with the pimento cheeseburger, brother.
You are? I'm going with the bougie burger. Or how about the 3-notch wing basket?
Well, hey, I'm changing my mind. I'm going with the Trojan burger, brother.
How about the loaded house fries for an appetizer? Woo! Man, I don't know what I'm gonna get. And I heard that the buns on all the burgers are special. You gotta give them a try. Meet us at the corner for lunch.
I don't like music that's live. Can't understand it.
I didn't know it was live.
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. You know why I played them? I wanted you to ask why you played them.
Yeah, why aren't you playing them?
I read that Richie Sambora has told John Bon Jovi he's willing to come back from one more farewell tour. You know, they've been.
Wow.
If Sambora goes, I'm in. I'll go. Maybe 2025 is what they're saying.
That'd be good. I'd go see them.
Yeah.
With them back.
Yeah. I was talking to Michelle about it, and we'd do that. But just a minute or two left here. We already spoke about the national championship game. I got Michigan, and he's got Washington. But Music City Bowl. Let's talk about Auburn a little bit right there. I told y'all Maryland played a style of offense that was going to give Auburn fits, and it did. Auburn loses to Maryland 31-13, Wally.
Yeah, they lost to Maryland, and they also lost our offensive coordinator to kick them to the curb, Coach Montgomery. Who's they going to get, Neil? Who they got?
Well, he needed to go, didn't he? I mean, they couldn't score all year.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, he may have been a nice guy and a great coach, but he could not make it work at Auburn. I bet they turned to Damian Craig, man.
Damian Craig.
Yep. Yeah, Damian Craig. He's an Auburn guy, and it's his turn. It's Damian Craig's turn. Give it to him. Come on, Hugh Freeze. Damian Craig is your man. Let him run that offense. It's his turn to come home and run the offense right there. Damian Craig is your man.
Go Huskies.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. We're glad we're back in the saddle for 2024. See ya.